God, look what I did. Just kidding. It's paint. Can you believe it? I just thought I'd pull a little trick on y'all. Oh, that can get messy. Oh, this is fun. Welcome to the Crack of Dawn. I'm Dawn Lombardi, your hostess. I always say host, but I haven't thought about doing that yet. So I'm still the hostess. I love it. I'm going to focus in on the glumpy globs of paint this time. We are finishing Vivid Hue Home. Hopefully, Heather, it's going to come out so good that you're going to showcase it in the store. And you don't have to. It's okay. I don't get mad. I don't like to get mad. I think getting mad is stress. Like, I don't think it's worth it. It's going to, you can die many, 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 many ways. But, when people say, oh, yeah, he, heart attack at 53, it's like, ooh, God, I don't want to do that. Like, how do you die? It's just very hard. So I try to think about positive stuff. I try to take my high blood pressure medicine every day. But, when you forget it 5 days and you're in Mystic or you're in Martha's Vineyard, oh, that's not good. But, every now and then, if you smile and be nice, like I do, I go in, and my pharmacist, he's so nice. I'm like, look, I'm out. I don't have enough money. And he goes, here's 5 pills. And it's not like he's giving me OxyContins. He's giving me high blood pressure medicine. That's not stuff that people sell or are in need of, except for people like me. So get your high blood pressure checked, just in case, because like me, I don't go to the doctor. I am great. I never have any problems. So yeah, it's good to go to the doctor. So getting back to the painting, it's so much fun. I kind of did a little sneaky work in between. We got like 5 minutes. We're just hanging out here. I usually reapply lipstick, change the outfit, change the hair a little bit, but no, we didn't do any of that. Here's my palette. It's very gloppy. And I'm just trying to recreate what Heather did to the shop. And I want it to look bright. And already you can see that real estate office, you don't want a real estate office looking like a big, bright, colorful thing. I mean, you could, but, a gift shop needs to be bright and draw people in. So I get it. I mean, my art gallery, I usually try to keep it very low key. Again, you can see the gloppy paint we're using. I didn't switch palettes. I didn't switch anything, nothing. So we're just going to keep adding. When you see the people here, I think the last episode I was just talking about the Barnes family, and on the Martha's Vineyard, not the Steamship Authority, but on the Island Queen, there are paintings. They look just like mine, except I'm no Toki Barnes, hi Toki Barnes, and this is kind of just a little tribute to Toki Barnes, because I asked his relative, I said, did he make a lot of money off these paintings? And she said no. So you know what? He probably will now, because they're some of my favorite paintings. They're so fun. So a lot of people, when they're painting, they're so focused in how good am I? Am I a realist? Yeah. Oh my God, hers is better. Hers is better than mine. That kind of thing. And you don't have to worry about that, because to me, that's not what I look like. What I look at when I'm looking at good paintings. I'm looking for something fun, something that was done there. I don't need something that was done from a photograph. I, too, use those all the time because, quite frankly, you need them when you're doing portraits and stuff. But these are the fun ones. You go outside, you paint what is happening on that given day, and a lot of times things happen, so it's kind of fun. So let's add some more things. You can see I've added a few things. My water is black, and I didn't change it. Now, that's something that you want to do. You want to change the water, because when it gets black, it's hard to get the white colors. But you know what? I know what I'm doing, and I'm not going to get worried about it. Plus, we just went back to back fast. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to notice things that I'm kind of missing. I'm missing the Vivid Hue Home sign is blue with a lot of white. And that is like around the bottom of her sign, which is here. So we'll put that in. I can make it a little brighter blue, because I mean, it's pretty bright. She does like the bright colors. We're going to throw that around. That kind of goes around her sign like this. And then once we have that in, that's kind of the outside of her sign. So that'll look nice. I can also make a little lighter on the awnings, just so they're hitting the light. So again, this is all dry now on the awnings. So for me to go back and put a couple stripes, it just works out so good. I love it. I just, I'm going to put in the awning stripes. I try not to block what I'm showing here, but it happens. So again, putting in the awning stripes, one by one, really slow. Again, little lighter blue. You don't have to do all the stripes new, just a little bit. They don't have to all be perfect. You can just do a little there and a little there. This was like Toki Barnes paintings that I love. So if you ever are on the Island Queen, go see There's like 3 or 4 of them on that Island Queen boat. And now I get it. I know why I'm not famous like him. And you know what? It's too bad that he wasn't. Well, he kind of was. So it's very hard to be an artist and make the money and all that stuff. It just is. It's one of those professions. Sort of like being an actor. You know, it really is. You know, like I said before, restaurant business, very hard. You know, it's hard to go away for a week with your family, leaving behind God knows who's going to run your restaurant, you know, that kind of thing. So it's like you never know. If you make a couple little goofy mistakes, it doesn't really matter because it's kind of nice to, yeah, it's kind of nice to just have them different things. I'm going to put some items in the window. And if you can turn off my microphone, Kat, that would be great. And then I'm just going to go here and put, yeah, that's better. I can hear now. So again, doing her sign. You don't have to have the sign perfect, okay? I can go in here. It doesn't have to be the perfect blue. It doesn't have to be the perfect anything. It just has to be, you know, has to look like the sign. It says Vivid Home. I can go back. Afterwards, when I get back home, I could go in with a little teeny brush and I could write in the name of the shop, which was what I'm probably going to do. But, you know, the skinnier brushes, the more time you have. I'm just going to leave it white for now. You know, I have some pink there and stuff, but I'm going to, you know, keep my palette down so you can see. Again, we're just trying to make it look bright. You want things to look like it's fun and nice inside the store. So I do see a lot of nautical things. It looks like there's a lot of things that are striped in there. So maybe that's like a striped towel or I don't know, a striped something. But it looks like things are very nautical inside, probably for the summer. I asked Heather, how do you decorate? She's like, well, it's kind of hard. But a lot of times, pillows are it. You go to the store, get a couch. And then don't use the pillows that the couch comes with. It's awful. They usually come with 2 pillows, and they look like the back of a 1970s airplane. Terrible. So, you know, pillows are in. That's what she said. She said, oh, it's all about the pillows. I'm going to give these pots a little light, like some lights hitting them. I don't know if the light would be hitting them here because I'm not there, but that's one of the better things about painting outside. I would know. Is the light hitting the pot? What if it's not? I have no idea. Some people know those things and some people don't. I don't. Now, let's get some patriotism in here. Oh, let's put in these flags. You know, I can't do that. I put one of those on my house. It didn't look the same at all. Awful. And, you know, I went out the other night. I've got a Snoop Lion hat. I love it. My husband was like, where are you going? And I was like, why? What do I look like? I'm going to a Drake concert? That's the whole point. I love this look. So I had this Snoop Lion hat on. It was great. The guy at the store helped me pick it out. It was either the Yankees or the Red Sox or the Snoop Lion. And it had this big lion on it with a big door knocker. Something I usually don't wear. But you know what? I have it in the car. I'm going to put these things. These are patriotic, very patriotic. If you want a darker blue, add some black with that blue. Okay? So she's got these hanging off the window. It looks like the blue's in the middle. So just make a big old smiley face. There we go. Yay, he's so happy emoji. Ah. Okay. And, you know, people get crazy over the flag too. Oh, you can't fly a Confederate one. You can't do this. You can't do that. Oh, you know what? Let people do what they want. Let people do what they want. I don't get bothered by any of that. I'm going to put this here, even though I haven't made the other part of the building Naples yellow, because guess what? Maybe it'll just cover it up. I won't have to worry about it. Okay, the next thing is the white, but it's off-white. Who would have thought? It's like the bridal gown. Oh, watch out, kids, when you are getting married. I had a snowball wedding. Huh. I don't know if you knew that. Everybody wore white. I didn't want everybody to think it was all about me. I don't need that. So I said, everybody wear white. You can all look like a bride. We all wore the same dress. Mine was just a little fancier, but not much. And they had to wear a hat, though. Ha! I made them all wear a hat, like a Kentucky Derby. Ooh, what a mess. July 31st, hot as heck, with a hat on. Ha! So, of course, all my bridesmaids were people that I didn't like. Just kidding. They were all my best friends and my sister. So fun. I'm going to put in this white. It's an off-white, so just go ahead, take white and mix it with your Naples yellow. That'll make your off-white. It's kind of a vintage look, I think is what Heather's going for. See, if I make these white, she's going to be like, those are vintage. And I'm going to be like, I know exactly. She knows exactly what she's doing. Exactly. I don't. I do not know how to decorate. I just throw everything out. And then I'm like, wow, where is everything? We don't even have a couch to sit on anymore. Dawn threw out everything. And my husband, when he's missing stuff, like serious stuff I would never throw out. You know, oh, have you seen my drill? And I'm like, no, why would I be using your drill? Well, did you throw it out? I'm like, yeah, I just threw it in the trash. Sure, I just threw it out. Yeah. So now you know what I say when he says, did you throw it out? I go, yep, I think I did, you know. I totally forgot. I'm losing my mind. I think I did. I think I threw it out. And then that just shuts up the whole conversation. It's over. I threw it out. My God, you're right, I did. Huh. That's why we've been married for 20 years. It's such a great trick. Yes. Oh, have you seen my glasses? No. You know what? I think I threw them out. Can you imagine? No, I'm really not that mean. But it's just like, really, you can nag and nag and nag. It's like, good God, I don't know where this stuff is. Pal it down. We're going to go in. We're going to make the red part. This is looking fun. Do you see? This went from ghost town to like Shoppingville. And I just went in this store before I came to the studio. Went there, went in to see Jill Fay. Hi, Jill. You were so nice. I barged. I opened the door. A dog came, another dog. Oh, and they didn't care. She was so nice. I dropped off the avocados, Jill, the annoying avocados. But I dropped them off right at her house today. No, her office. And they have an architecture firm. It's another thing I'm not good at. Is this a load-bearing wall is what I want to know. Because guess what? If this load in my house, if this wall is not a load-bearing wall, I would take that thing down by myself. I don't need a contractor. I would get a saw the whole darn thing down, and my house would be so much bigger. I think my whole house is the size probably of your kitchen, Heather. Yeah, maybe. But I like the area. I don't want a big house. I don't want a big house, but I don't like a lot of walls. I have a lot of walls in my house. I think back in the day, 1940, people had a lot of walls and plaster walls. So if you want to go hang some artwork on my walls, you can't. It's awful because I have plaster walls. Oh, there's ways around it. No. You put the nail in and it's all spiders, plaster gets everywhere. Crazy. And there are sticky hangers, yes. Kat told me there's sticky things. So guess what? I had my wedding picture. I had it framed. It's gorgeous. And I hung it on one of those little things that says it holds up to 50 pounds. And guess what? I heard a smash, kaboom, in the middle of the night. The whole thing came down, smashed. Yep, so forget it. But when I had a show at the Hillstead Museum, oh, let me just show you a picture from the Hillstead. This is a great story, actually. Here's another painting. These are the paintings that I like to do. I show up, a lot of people, you know, they're like, Dawn, that is awful. I'm like, what do you mean it's awful? I was here. This is Johnny. Johnny, I'm not kidding, was a fugitive from California, picking on the farm. None of them knew. I loved Johnny. They sent him back to jail. Oh, he was great. He was a female impersonator, in LA. I'm like, Johnny, are you kidding? What are you doing picking fruit? He's like, well, I needed some work. So Johnny was a female impersonator. He had gigantic teeth. And I said, really? Which female impersonator did you do? He was a drag. I'm like, really? He's like, Carly Simon, baby. I'm like, oh my God, you totally could do it. So he did Carly Simon, and I don't know which other one. I'm trying to think. Anyway, see that? I got a picture of Johnny before he went back to prison. Another one. Love it. Here's another painting. This is, anybody know? Now this girl runs the farm stand right next to my shop. It's Jenny. I call her Jenny from the block. There's another Jenny that works at Dick Blick. I call her Jenny from the Blick. Oh, this one's Jenny from the block. She's right on my corner. She sells fruit and vegetables and everything. And she's gorgeous. So Jenny, if I made you bad, you need to get to my shop, you know, as soon as you see this episode and be like, you know what? Let's do the facelift with the paint because I can do that. But I tried to make you look gorgeous. Oh. I try to make everybody look beautiful. And again, I try to put a couple little, cuties running around in here. It's nice to have some good-looking females running around in there. Or guys, it doesn't matter. You throw some gorgeous bodybuilder in there. All the women are, right? They can't believe it. It's so fun. So these are my favorite paintings. Absolutely, all in all, no hands down, these are my favorites. So when people are like, why? They're so cartoony. They're not even fancy. I'm like, I know, these are the best. So a lot of times people hire me. They say, we are having a party. We're having a party. Can you come to our backyard and do a live painting of our party? Yes! I'm not going to charge a ton. I won't. But you know what? You can't be cheap either, because you're getting a painting of every one of your relatives at the party. I can even put Uncle Bill in the corner with his cigar and his beer. Oh, perfect. I can put everybody. I can put Aunt Esther that doesn't dress too nice. I can put the scantily clad aunt in the corner. Oh, I can add clothes. I can put the dog in there, the family dog. So I can add things. That is the brilliant part of having the painter at your house. So we're going to put this pink door back in. I hope it dried. No. Again, when you're going over black with colors, you know, it kind of makes a mess. But it's all right. You know, you can wait until it dries, or you can't, or you can just do what I'm doing. I just do it anyway. I don't really care. These are my favorite paintings. So again, if you ever go on to the Martha's Vineyard, you've got to look at those Trip Barnes paintings. They're hilarious paintings, amazing. All of them told stories. It really taught me a big deal about who I want to be next as an artist, because I don't know. I don't think I'm done with racehorsing and celebrities and stuff like that, but I kind of think I'm back to the plein air. Like, that's what I like to do. I like to paint outside. I like to talk to people. You know, it's fun. I can talk and paint. Some people can't. I can. We're going to put some stuff in the window. She sells these things called gurgle vases or something like that, and they make a gurgling noise when you pour it. I don't get it. I bought one. But, you know, my daughter taught me about the AMSR. I think it's AMSR. It's when people chew and people can't stand it. Now, Mom, maybe you have ASMR. Oof. My mom hates when I love to chew ice. Oh, it's the worst noise ever. And I love the hardest pretzels in the world. That'll crack your teeth. They're so hard. But, I mean, that's just what I like. I'm going to put this flag in. I forgot to finish it. So anyhow, you know, a lot of people don't like that chewing stuff, you know. They don't like those noises. Everybody has their thing. Let's put this flag thing in. I'm going to go in with this dark red, okay? It's the darker red. It's more of the vintage look, so I'm going to go in and put that down there. We're looking very 4th of July here. 4th of July fireworks weren't that good on the vineyard. Nope. Everybody was swimming. Not me. I didn't go in. There is no way that I'm saying I got bit by a shark. Ah. They're everywhere. Yeah, they're everywhere. And then people would be like, look at how cute. I'm swimming next to a seal. And I'm like, what? This is crazy. Do you know what is under that seal? A great white shark. Dropping the palette so you can see. I love it. I'm going to put in these things, the red things. You know, this is good. These, I don't know what these are called. I think these are called buntings, you know. My sister and I, when we were younger, we used to love to make fun of people that used fancy words. So I'd be like, Wendy, 5 minutes. I'd be like, Wendy, can you get my clutch? And she was like, yes, I've got your clutch. Now it's very in to say clutch, but we did that way back. When we were in high school, we were using the word clutch. I'd be like, Wen, get your clutch. And people would be like, oh, that's so retarded. It's so dumb. Those girls are so goofy. And we were a little slow. I like it. I don't mind. I don't have to be perfect. I know I'm not good at math. It's okay. It doesn't judge me. It doesn't say anything about who I am. It's fine. And I'm getting better and better at it. I know that 19 plus 20 would be 49. See, I would never, ever be able to do that. I can't believe I just did it. Did I get it right? I think I did. I think I did. Oh, Joe says I got it wrong. I can't do it. I just can't. 19 plus 19, my kids will be like, Mom, it's 20 plus 20, which is 40, then minus 2, so it's 38. I'm like, it is? 19 plus 19 is 38. How could people do that? I think my last guest was like that. Coachy was good at that. I don't know. I can't do it. I'm just not that good at it. But it's weird. Not everybody's good at math. It's fine. You know, in school, it seems like that's all it's about. Math, science, reading, writing. I mean, there's more. So kids watching, you know, I can't wait to see what my kids do. I'm excited. You know, I'd like them. I like self-employment. I think it's fun. It's very hard. I mean, I don't know. Like to have the big old family company, too. Maybe they could go work for my dad. Dad probably wouldn't hire me, but he'd probably hire the kids. I was talking about these things on the ground, and I'm going to make some more brown. Now, this time, when I'm making brown, last time I used red and green. Think Christmas. Now let's think of the, what's orange and blue? Oh, the New York Mets, aren't they orange and blue? Okay, so let's think. Orange and blue, got to make brown. It's got to make brown. It kind of makes brown. All right, so that was a big fat lie. That didn't work. So let's see, how can I make that brown? Let's see. I'm going to use some red. You know, so sometimes when I'm wrong, you know, it's fine. I'm getting this mauve color. Do you remember when mauve was in? If that color comes back, any of my friends that get a mauve couch or a mauve anything, oh, mauve, Maud. All the old lady names are coming back in too. I met a little girl the other day, Margaret, Lillian. Yeah, not Lily, Lillian. I love it. My middle name's Lucy. Oh, Dawn Lucy. It doesn't even go. It's crazy. I can't believe I'm a Dawn Lucy Lombardi. Oh. And my husband, Anthony John. It's so plain, isn't it? We like plain. But, you know, he didn't like it when he worked at the Italian restaurant. Go, Anthony, Aunt. Yeah, he's kind of quiet, so they kind of expect him to be this big, loud Italian, but he's not. Opposite. So now I'm going to put the stars in. These stars are just a little bit around here, see? Little bit stars, just throw them in there. They shouldn't be white. Sorry, Heather, they should be antique white. Oh, they're not white. If they're antique white, they'll be less loud. So those will look good, not tons of them. Let's throw a couple more items into her shop. We'll put a couple more of these window panes in. You know, I'm not totally done, but you can see what a transformation is. It's sort of like a makeover. So if anybody is looking, saying that girl has no clue how to do makeup, hair, I got it now because Gino taught me. But, and I got to go back, Gino. But if anybody has any suggestions, you know, I mean, one more thing. Hi, Jerry. Hi, Jerry. I had to say hi to somebody. Just hi. So excited. We have our cameramen here, Joe and Tyler, and we have our cat directing the show. I didn't bring Nettie this time. Don and Brian, everybody that helps me out here. It's such a good crew. So if you've ever thought about volunteering at Nutmeg, it's so fun. I can't use the camera. I need like 3-4 more lessons, which would be $35 times, I don't know, 4. I guess I need like 6 more. What I'm going to do is I'm going to sign this darn thing because guess what? I'm going to sign it. I'm going to sign it in the antique white mixed with, I don't want it to be too much lighter than here, but I'm going to sign it here. And I'm putting in Nolan Lombardi because I do, yes, use a man's name. It's fine. You too can do that. You can use a girl name and be a guy. You can do whatever you want. I just do it like that because I just think it sells more paintings. But what do I know? I mean, clearly it's not working. Huh. I should go back to Dawn. I just know I've had so many paintings that are signed Nolan. Because usually people, they sign their last name. So I had a lot of Nolans out there. I've been selling paintings since I was 18, so I didn't want to ruin all the Nolans, so I just added Lombardi. Then people started saying, where is he? Where's the artist? And I was like, oh, he's not here. But he'll be back later. But all of these, I can sell them for him. Don't worry about it. These things here, for any of you in the military, anybody in the military knows what a cactus, spider cactus, cactus spider. It looks like this. Oh my gosh. It comes after you like a dog. It's a cactus. No, a spider cactus spider. This big. I'm going to turn those into hydrangeas. Yeah. We were just talking about hydrangeas. I don't want these cactus spiders here, so I'm making them into hydrangeas. We're doing the hydrangeas. I don't want this spider thing looking here. That is so ugly. And, you know, I'm so afraid of spiders, in case you didn't know. No pranks at this radio station, please. Throwing these things in. Remember, love that you're tuning in. Come see me at the crack of dawn. Tell them that you want to come on the show. We would love it. When you're making hydrangeas, all they are is balls. It's like at a children's birthday party. You're making balloons. All you do is throw these things in. One's there, there's one over there, and there's one there. And the green is a little...